Hi, everyone. Good morning. Isn't this been a fabulous, fantastic RISC-V summit? Great. On behalf of all of you, I would first like to thank Callista and the entire team of RISC-V International for this successful organization of this summit. So let me just quickly introduce myself. So I'm Shreyas Derashri. I am Vice President of Compute at Imagination. I look after Imagination's compute products, the strategy and the business side of all these products, which includes RISC-V CPUs, but also includes our fixed function accelerators, AI accelerators, GPU compute. So that's my role. I've been in the industry for over 20 years. I started my career designing CPUs at ARM. Then I joined a startup as an employee number 5 in the company. Did design work, but did package delivery to buying teas and coffees for the office. And then we were acquired back by ARM after 8 years of growing that company. I believe it was for me, but probably some other reasons. I stayed at ARM again for 3 years before joining Imagination, an incredible turnaround story in the last 3 years. So that's just a quick word about me. Scrum for success. So Scrum, I believe everybody is kind of aware of the word because we use it in agile project management. But the actual origins comes from rugby or American football, as they say it here. Scrum actually means to work together in a formation and move forward. In agile project management, it means to kind of work together and solve complex problems. So what's the challenge in front of us? We are all aware of the compute laws, and it's been talked about a lot. Moore's law is slowing down. Dennard scaling ended probably a decade ago. And the scaling around Amdahl's law is non-existent. And we know the compute needs of the industries are increasing year on year. The challenge for us is increasing year on year. And we cannot hide behind any of these laws anymore. So our safe havens in these laws have gone away. We at Imagination believe the answer to this is heterogeneous compute. Heterogeneous compute is bringing together different elements, compute elements, like the CPU, like the GPU, fixed function accelerators together, and ensuring that they work nicely. The CPUs are built for great sequential task handling and sort of control type of functions. GPUs are great for parallel floating point compute, and then fixed function accelerators, typically running neural networks, and we've got a huge experience of bringing them together. My colleague yesterday talked about an example use case around automotive, where he showed how different elements in an automotive context are used, from sensing to perceiving to pathfinding to control. But I believe the challenge in front of us is not just one market segment. We are here as a RISC-V community to dominate the technological landscape for the next decade and the decades beyond. I believe everyone here has got the same challenge. So it's not just about one market segment. It's about ensuring that we have solutions from microcontrollers to ultra-high performance application cores, from markets from IoT, automotive, to data center, to mobile. And I believe we should dominate all these markets. So it's a huge challenge in front of us, and individual companies will struggle to have this the challenge or win in this landscape. So I'm here standing in front of you asking to bring it all together as a community, and what role imagination wants to play in this bringing it together scenario that I'm putting in front of you. So imagination has been a company which been developing and delivering complex solutions in the market from automotive, data center, mobile, and IoT use cases for over 2 decades, 25 years plus. So we're bringing that rich experience to this community. In addition to that, we've been embracing RISC-V a lot. Our GPUs have got a RISC-V, a microcontroller that sits alongside our GPU, and we move that across to RISC-V. We are embracing open source a lot. So one of the things, of course, is embracing RISC-V as an open ISR. But we are also opening up our GPU drivers to the community. So our GPU drivers are now available as open source. In addition to that, we are looking at opening up our SDK and IDE, our tools, Catapult Studio, which is a visual code-based IDE. And there is a demo one of my colleagues, Chris Owen, will be giving at 1:25. So please go and have a look at that. So we're bringing it all together, opening up to the community. We're working with partners across the industry. We're working with our partners developing a robotaxi, and their next generation autonomous vehicle platform has got our ultra high performance compute GPUs plus our fixed function accelerators. We've been working with our partners in InnoSilicon, who have been bringing data center and desktop class GPUs to the market using Imagination Power VR architecture and our neural network technology. We've been working with our partners, Andes, to put together a platform with our GPUs, Andes CPU, and our neural network accelerator. Similarly, we've been working, we recently announced the Alibaba Roma laptop, which is, again, a RISC-V CPU with Imagination GPU and our neural network accelerator. And I can go on and go on. The idea is we are open to working with the community to ensure more success to RISC-V. So we've been, like I explained, we've been working together with everyone in the community. And today we announced, as Imagination, upgrade of our membership to a premium level, showing our commitment to RISC-V International. I'll be joining us at the board of RISC-V International, and not just representing Imagination, but the wider RISC-V community. And I call upon everyone to sort of work with us, come and talk to us. So I think that's my last slide, which is, again, like I said, we are committed to RISC-V. We are committed to an open system. We are embracing RISC-V in a big way. But we are also open to working with any or everyone on the ecosystem side to develop solutions for the industries that we're going after, and ensuring total dominance of RISC-V, ISR and architecture in various markets that together we are approaching. So come and talk to us. We are available all through day. Come and talk to me or someone from my team. We are at PG4 at the RISC-V Summit. Thank you.